Hi everyone, my name is Jen Case, and you are watching The Case File. On today's case, I'm going to be talking about film, photography film. Now everything is just all electronic. For me, it's not the same nostalgia. The same feeling. Remember, I can be telling you the truth to false information about film. Stay tuned to the end of Stay tuned to the end of the video to find out the answer. You might be right, you might be wrong. Film that we know nowadays is just on a little memory card that goes into your camera, and you can take 1,000 billion trillion kabillion pictures on one little itty bitty baby card. But photography hasn't always been that way. In 1901, when named Janet O'Reilly invented what we call negative. I don't know if you can see any images on here of this is where pictures involved. You don't see those nowadays. One day in a lab that she was working with, she laid out paper. Sun hit it, and there she had like a circular image on it. She moved the paper, and when she moved it, that circular image was still on there. She thought to herself, that's a cool concept. It's like a negative space. That's where negatives came to life. So Janet had to go to some inventors and have them come up with a scenario, a machine, so she wouldn't have to use a black room all the time. She wouldn't have to be an hour developing film to come up with an image. One day she ran into an inventor named Chris Jacobs. She was telling him this whole story of how this happened, and he's like, oh, I have a machine that could process all that. You don't have to stand there for an hour in a black room trying to figure out what you're doing. A couple of years later, together they came out with a a photo processing machine that negatives would just run through and develop, and at the end it would come out the machine, and usually they're really long and you would have to cut them. Skip ahead 100 years later, someone figured out how to make those images to be burned onto paper and become like color photos. Nowadays you can just go in your computer and change it to any color, anything that you want. Back then you actually really had to achieve the arts of taking pictures. Here are some, I would say, embarrassing photos of me that throughout the years, most of them are from me in my younger stages of life. Here is me on my first day of school in '87. Yeah, look what I'm sporting. A dress with a school on it. And even my socks match. They have little schoolhouses on them. Yeah, I thought I was a cool kid then. This was in '85. I have no idea. My parents captured this. I was just throwing clothes together. I really don't know what's going on here. There's another one. This is my fourth birthday. My mom liked dressing me in dresses younger, but that's okay. But look, I'm sporting a mullet. Really, really a mullet. Not all pictures are embarrassing pictures of me. Here's kind of a sentimental one of me and my brother when we were younger. He was younger. This was in '94. Aren't we cute? Yeah, me and my bro. My sophomore year in high school, when I was a blonde. I kind of want to go back to that. And I really liked Jack from Jack in the Box. Sporting the Jack shirt. Yeah. Dorky picture of me, which really explains how I am today. Boom. Look at that dork self. This was in '94. Yeah. You can't get any more dorky and nerdy with that one. So I have Janet to thank for having pictures like this of me that I will always have the memory. Now, here's the fun part. Was I telling you the truth? Or was I just feeding you negative information about film photography, about Janet? Was I telling you the truth or not? I don't know. My pictures were the truth though. If you would like to see more embarrassing pictures of me, either younger or now day and age, like, subscribe, comment, and share this channel. You really never know what you're gonna get with me. I make videos every Tuesday, so tune in next Tuesday for a brand new case. Until then, guys, bye. This case is closed.